You probably know Vidnoz, and this app is amazing, and you can create some avatars which actually speak. There's a very good place for this in the language classroom, and I'm going to show you how to use this in terms of the new feature, which is a link to a dialogue between characters. In Vidnoz, and you can see that you have different types of avatar. You got the avatar pros here, where you have real people that you can make speak, and then you have the photo ones, and so on and so forth. Lots of different people here that you can use. Okay, so let's pretend that we are going to be using some of these real people there, which is a little bit.
Vidnoz, AI brings your idea to high-quality videos with AI.
Okay, so it's kind of real people talking. Let's create a video with this avatar. You can pick the size of the video that you want. Okay, so what we're going to be doing instead is we are going to be using the new feature, which is called conversation. So conversation is going to be involving two people. And what you have to do, you just have to create a dialogue. It's quite straightforward. We're going to show you how to do that. And you're going to have these two people there who are going to be talking, but they're going to be talking to you, not talking to each other. So I find it a little bit disturbing. So what I did is, instead of putting the text there and having these people speaking at you and not to each other, I found a little hack. You can now create images in ChatGPT, and the quality is pretty amazing. If you don't have ChatGPT, you could be using any other. You can use Canva, for example. You can create some excellent images. So I asked to create two teenagers speaking to each other in front of a cinema. So this is what we came up with, and it's a nice format. It's a bit dark photos. You can change that if you wanted to, but I thought that the format of the picture wasn't good enough for the platform for Vidnoz. So I asked ChatGPT to actually change it into 1920 pixels by 1080, and this is what we came up with. And I think the quality of the image is pretty amazing. It's really good. What I've decided to do is I've downloaded the image, and I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking a screenshot of that image, and I'm going to be taking the left hand side and the right hand side, and I'll show you what came up with. Okay, so what I've done is I created a screenshot of the left hand side, so I have to make sure I do this properly, and trying to, because there's some writing here, I've got a line here which is quite convenient to have, and I click here, so I've got my left hand side. Then I'm going to be doing the same, and I'm going to be doing the right hand side of the picture. And I'm going to import this into Vidnoz. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to be changing these characters. So I click on there, change avatar, and you can upload your own ones. So upload photos, click next, and I've got part on my picture here. Okay, then I'll do the same on the other side with the girl. So I've replaced the two people with my half pictures, and you can see on the right and the left. What I need to do now, I need to make them correspond. So I go and use the space here, and after that, with a little bit of playing around, trying to put it in the middle, you're gonna have a little bit and bob different. Sometimes it's not as, but if you use the arrows from the computer, it's not perfect because obviously you have the text on top. I'm probably made my task a little bit complicated, but if you do that, you have an image which is mirror image, roughly, if we don't look too much. So it means my character will be talking to this character, and it's going to be looking like a real conversation. So I've set up my picture. Now I just need to start putting the elements of the dialogue. Now I am ChatGPT, and I'm going to be creating a dialogue, as simple as this. So I'm going to put my prompt in, create a short dialogue in French, CFER B2 level, between two teenagers and one boy and girl chatting in front of a cinema and talking about what film to watch. So you can add the vocab that you want. You can add GCSE level. You can add whatever you want. It's absolutely no problem. Everything depends on your prompt. I've done a prompt very, very, very quickly there. You can also ask for a certain number of characters, and let's say you're going to have 5 exchanges between Luc and Laure. Okay, and let's go. There you go. So you have your dialogues, quite a short one here. Again, you have Luc and Laure talking, and just nice and straightforward. You have your dialogue. Now you're going to just have to input the dialogue into Vidnoz. It's really, really quick to do that. And another hack, when you just divide your 2 windows, you have 2 windows. You can do that obviously on the Mac by clicking on this little button there, and or you can obviously do it on Windows. It's quite straightforward. So just have to copy and paste the dialogue very quickly. I'll put it here. And move on to that place. Then I'll do it on this one. Okay, and you keep going. So you click on the little arrow, plus, then you go pass to Luc again. Etc. etc. So you keep going, and you can see you have subtitles if you want to have the subtitles too. And I'm going to show you the results, not with this dialogue, with another one I created earlier on. Okay, here's the final result then. Just a quick play.
Alors, tu veux voir quoi? Il y a les gardiens de l'univers 3, le dernier été à Rome et Frisson nocturne.
Les gardiens, j'ai déjà vu. Trop d'explosions, pas assez d'histoire.
Sérieux? Moi j'adore quand ça pète dans tous les sens. Mais bon. Frisson nocturne, c'est un film d'horreur, non?
Ouais, interdit aux moins de 16 ans. Tu vas tenir le coup ou tu vas passer le film les yeux fermés?
Okay, so you can see it's definitely not perfect. You can really see a little discrepancy there, but people are not looking at this because I should be looking at people. They could be making a funny face also there, but it doesn't really matter. It was just done very, very quickly, so you can spend a little bit of time maybe making it look like probably a little bit better, but you can do that extremely quickly, extremely well, and that could be a very nice way to be using a conversation or dialogue in class by creating a dialogue on ChatGPT and pictures, ChatGPT or Canva or whenever you want to create a picture, and get on with it. And I think Vidnoz is the place to be doing this. So hopefully you will have a little play and give me your opinion, tell me what you think, and share your creations with me. Hope this was very useful.